Joseph Njoroge Mungai, the businessman who allegedly killed a doctor at a psychiatric clinic. Whether he was fully conscious of his actions or not is something this court will need to determine, as he now faces a murder charge. Mungai was undergoing psychiatric treatment at Chiromolin Medical Center at Parklands, Nairobi, when at 7:20 p.m. Wednesday, he pulled out his mini-Seska pistol, loaded with 9 bullets, and reportedly shot dead Dr. Faustin Mwadilo. An ex-KDF father of 2 said to have been on his way out when he was requested to return and attend to the patient known to have a gun.
Wakaongea. Wakaelewana, the patient decided to surrender their arms. So I don't know what happened. That's what they told me. Hatujui nini ilifanyika. After a short time tulisikia tu gunshot. So everybody ran there. So when they reached there, they saw Faustin lying on the floor in a pool of blood.
But Mungai did not take a plea today. He told the court he was unwell, and the judge directed that he be treated at the Industrial Area Prison's health facility. He is expected back in court on Monday to plead either innocent or guilty of killing Dr. Mwadilo. Miles away in Mombasa, nurses demanded closure of the facility where Mwadilo's medical career and life was terminated.
Na tunasema ya kwamba na kinaga ubaga kufika Jumatatu wiki ujao, kama hiyo hospitali itakuwa imefungwa, wauguzi wote hii Kenya watatoka sehemu zote na sisi tutaenda kufunga hiyo hospitali sisi wenyewe.
No life should be lost unnecessarily like that, especially using a gun that was licensed to a civilian. No one is licensed to kill others. You're licensed to protect yourself and your property, but not to kill others.
Mwadilo's shooting by a psychiatric patient exposed the folly of the country's licensing procedure, raising questions on whether there are any mechanisms to follow up on licensed gun holders to determine their suitability to continue keeping a firearm.
Any person holding a firearm should be of sound mind and should be of temperate habit. As far as monitoring of that goes, I don't think there is any mechanism to monitor.
A glaring gap in the Firearms Act, the chairman of the Gun Owners Association reckons.
It's almost impossible to know the mental health of every civilian firearm owner unless one, I am sure the family of that patient were aware that this is a person going either through rehabilitation or going through a psychiatric process. And I think it would be incumbent upon them to notify the authorities, either the nearest police station or the Firearms Licensing Board.
While seeking a firearm license may be an individual effort, picking out red flags about the individual has to be a communal responsibility, at least until that time when mechanisms to determine deteriorating mental health are put in place. Sylvia Chebet, Citizen Weekend.